Alrighty, trying out something a little bit different here, recording with my lovely microphone on my computer, sending that voiceover wave file to my phone and then trimming things up there. But I did mention in a recent stream that Azorius spirits could be faced. Well, you're certainly going to see that. Spell Queller here, this fantastic piece. 4 spirits deck will slow down some of the early dinos, certainly Shifting Ceratops. However, as you're about to see, it still might not be enough. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. This fantastic list, 22 lands technically, with Shatterskull Smashing here and Shatterskull the Hammer Pass. Also adding in Boseiju. It is nice having just those 2 extra lands, but also being versatile, just in case I don't need them, and taking out problematic things. Definitely has been quite helpful. Luca as well, which I am meaning to add maybe a couple copies starting off with, maybe replacing Chandra there, possibly Cryptolith Rite, Goreclaw, also just Luca removing multiple things, targeting creatures and planeswalkers, especially with the potential of dinos to have something so big and impactful. Rending Volley, of course. Oh my goodness, that is just so lovely. Mono white humans, spirits, like you're about to witness, it does the trick big time, big time. Raptor, yeah, it can be nice. I might get something else with card advantage in mind, placing this guy, but overall, if it is something aggressive, Ripjaw does the trick. Yeah, that looked like a perfectly fantastic starting hand. Of course, if I faced Azorius Control or Spirits, I didn't know this beforehand, it would be quite nice, and definitely seeing that first creature come down. A little bit worried still, possibly they could counter this Marauding Raptor that I'm about to drop. Things would go south quite fast. Luckily got that 3rd land there. Have at least 2 sources of green, eventually, hopefully, casting that Shifting Ceratops. But it's also nice having those 2 Marauding Raptors, possibly getting to slam down Galta a little bit sooner, a little bit more easily with the cost deduction and the buff. And I mean, after getting that Castle Garenbrig, I think things were just about over. There it is, the thing I was worried about. At least I did have a backup shifting. I never expected to draw a 3rd one coming up here. Definitely felt, it made me feel quite positive getting the 3rd one, but just the aggression overall, I was getting quite worried. Down to 13 already. Of course, there could be a Supreme Phantom coming up. Possibly that would do us in with all those flying things. And I mean, I was thinking of attacking with shifting, but I felt like leaving up the 1 source of green, possibly giving reach. Of course, they wouldn't want to attack with Spell Queller, because I would block, kill it, get another shifting. Then if they're not attacking with that, they'd attack with something else, but then I'd just kill that with reach. So it certainly seemed like, well, blocking whatever should get the job done. Mausoleum Wanderer, I mean, that's not a problem. Most of the stuff I play is creatures, so don't have to worry about that. Sacrificing itself to stop an instant or sorcery is a pretty good benefit, I must say. But yeah, you see them looking at the shifting, they're scratching their heads, and then bam. Again, I was still thinking about maybe attacking, but if holding back 1 shifting and threatening the potential of reach was good, I might as well just hold back 2, and it's basically lights out on anything they could possibly want. Didn't expect them to concede right then, but it was quite welcome indeed. Certainly bringing in the rending volleys, which it was nice being able to take them down without needing it. But that is going to certainly continue to bring the pain. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. I was running out of time just because this was over my break. I wanted to try and go as fast as possible. Usually I can only get 1 match in, but you know, dinos overall, especially this list, can be pretty fast. Gets the job done even against Azorius Control, things that tend to play a little bit slower. Gee, I wonder if that hand's decent. Of course, the Karplusan Forest there, boom, we got our source of red for Rending Volley. Might as well play the Mountain though. Makes sense. Don't have to take 1 damage making that mana if I don't need to. I was tempted to maybe kill that thing. Figured I'd wait till maybe they slap Curious Obsession on it, but certainly when they drop Supreme Phantom, that you get rid of that on sight. Things are definitely looking up for us. Was wondering about this, maybe holding up that red, but I wanted to get ahead with mana. Next turn would be at least at 4 lands. I could play Topiary Stomper for 3, still have 1 left over to hold up for that second Rending Volley there, which should continue to be quite devastating. Then we get the 5 lands, Carnage Tramp the following turn if, they haven't packed it in already, but again, that breakpoint there of 5 lands including Castle Garenbrig, getting Carney T quite stably. Definitely had a lot of options there, but still, I wanted to keep playing safe, get more lands. Huntmaster plus Topiary Stomper still leaves me again with that 1 red left over. Maybe could have played one of the big scary dinos there, but I wanted to wait for them to do something, then punish them and bring the pain. Certainly could have killed something. It would probably have been better, looking back at this, just to kill the Shacklegeist. Figured I might as well kill the Shacklegeist. I could have, of course, killed it a little bit sooner. I was waiting for them to maybe play something at the end of their turn. That wasn't the case, sadly. And definitely, Tyrannix Rex, tends to do the trick. Either one. Of course, having 12, 13-ish things that can't be countered. Got a pretty good chance to start against anything spirit related, but then when you bring in Rending Volley, that tends to lock things up. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed this superior voice quality phone match episode, and catch you next time. Catch a stream, and have a good one. Peace.